Good afternoon, everybody. Just a quick catch up. Actually, I was just sitting down to do two tags because I've fallen behind on the tag challenge already. So we'll talk about those in a minute. Quick update on what I've been up to. I've done two videos. Well, you'll see them. It's on slow stitching, and I've taken it back to the absolute basic as far as I can. The first video is, just doing the stitching and whatever. And then the second one is actually, because I thought, well, if everybody's finished, they're going to want the second video quickly, how to finish up the little project that we started. Go and watch those if you want to get into it and you've got nothing. Yeah, so have a look and see what my ideas were. When you've watched that, if you're still struggling to find stuff, I have put a couple of little kits together. Where's my thing? There it is. This is what we made in the video, or I made, rather, we together. And it's real, it's real basic slow stitching. But I know some people, because I sort of said, go to a charity shop, pick up some bits and bobs. But, some people just don't even live near a charity shop. So if you don't, let me know, because I've got, I think I had 6 of these little packs of things left. So I've made up some little kits, and I'll pop them on Etsy if anybody's absolutely interested whatsoever. And it's all the same fabrics as I've used. Slightly different images because it's cut out of an old pillowcase. Anyway, watch those videos and you'll know what I'm on about. But I didn't say about the kits in that, so it kind of occurred to me after I'd finished the video, and I thought, right. Quick update on things that I've been doing. Oh, there we are. Let's move those tags out of the way. 2 seconds. This is the piece that I cut out of that big piece that I'd done last time. I think it was last video anyway. Oh, sorry, before I carry on, my old subscribers, it is so lovely to have you back, and I love your comments and everything, and thank you so much to all the new ones. It's wonderful to see you here, so thank you. I keep meaning to say that and I keep forgetting. Right, so this is the pink piece. It was a massive piece. You would have seen it in a previous video. So I did decide to cut out a journal cover. I've got this bit left, which I might make into a mini journal. They're quite popular, so that's fine. So I'll use that. But yeah, so let me just get it up a little bit closer for you. So to outline the circle, I've just gone round with a really narrow lace that I had, as you can see. And then I picked out all my flower lacy motif things that I've got. And then I had 2 little flowers as well in the same sort of pinks. And then I just went in with Pistel Stitch. Yeah, just to add some stuff. I've heavily embroidered that. Little square of that there. I went in and done some cross stitches here. I really went to town on this one, went in and in and in on that one, stitching here. Yeah, so it's really heavily stitched and I'm really pleased with it. It feels, I mean, it's just amazing, the feel of it. Really lovely, very tactile. So I just need to decide, state that, I just need to decide how I'm going to finish it off and whether I'm going to make it a elastic bound journal, because then you can, I think when you buy something like this you would want to keep it going for as long as possible, and I think if I just turn it into a stitched in junk journal, I don't think you get maximum use out of it. So I'm thinking of doing it as an elastic bound one so that you can, change the pages whenever you want to. I don't know, jury's out on this, but anyway, I thought I'd show you where I'm up to on that. So, oh, and I did inside there as well. Alright, so that's that all done. That's the back. I just thought I'd update you on that one. Quick update on my Sew for the Soul book with Anne Brooke. I'm getting there. I stitched all this lot last night. Stitched on my little crocheted thing. Done a sort of big cross stitch with green. It's looking very Christmassy to me and it's really starting to worry me, but I'm going for it because red was the chosen colour that, I don't I don't use very often. Possibly because it reminds me of Christmas. That could be why. So I just need to stitch that leaf on. This is stitched on through the button, but I need to, you know, further embellish it. And then I'm going to do some a seed stitch, I think it's called, in here. I'm going to get some black thread and just I want it to stick. I want it to lay flatter, because I noticed I don't, if you're following this you'll know what I'm on about, but Anne Brooke has started stitching her pages together, and these pages with the big pieces of fabric, she's finding they're wrinkling, you know, they're not, well, because obviously they're not stitched. So I'm going to try and combat that on mine and learn from what she's, and just do a load of little seed stitches in here. So I'm still using cotton threads as my embroidery flosses. I'm not using embroidery floss basically, so that's just sewing machine cotton. You can see multiple strands there. So yeah, so I'm pleased with it. It's coming on. The book is progressing really fast actually. We've got to do page dangles, and she's actually, I say, she started stitching her pages together. I still haven't even thought about mine. I'm still seriously contemplating 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I don't know, I've got to work it out. So anyway, that's an update on that one. Okay, that's that. I think that's all I've got to update you on at the moment. I've been a bit, not done a lot actually, which is not like me. Oh, I'll just show you a quick few junk journalers out there. We in the village, they've opened up a little what do you say, sort of charity shop, I suppose it is. Yeah, anyway, all the proceeds go to the village, and their clothes were horrendously expensive. I don't know why they do that, but anyway, but their books were so cheap, and these are all vintage. They're lovely. So this is Thomas Hardy. Look at the colour on those pages. I can't bring myself to rip them up yet. I'm going to see if there's any value in them, because some of them are really old, and I mean, this was last printed in 1942, so there might be, before I tear them all up, because this is in really, really mint condition. I mean, it really is for its age. So, and it's really nice. It's got the coloured pages, so that's that one. And I've got this one, Charles Dickens, in its original cover. Sorry, just scoot that out. I don't think it's leather. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on this one. It's got the old, if you can see that, W.H. Smith sticker in there. Oh, from Newton up there. Okay. Right. I don't know when this one was, but see, 150. Okay. I have to gently, very gently rub that out, but this is just incredibly thin. So, and I mean really thin paper. Look at that. It's really, really thin. But I can't see when it was printed what the copyright is. I'll have to go through it, but yeah, so it, as I say, it came with its original cover. It's got little, oh, that's interesting, it's upside down. Is that meant to be like that? Sorry, it's upside down in the book. Okay, might be a design fault there. Or yeah, so it's got these lovely images in there. So as I say, I mean, at the moment I'm not going to rip them to pieces. So yeah, I'll let you know on those. But for it to come in its original sleeve, I thought that was quite amazing. But I need to go through it and find a print date. Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte. Again, another old book. Again, last reprinted 1942. War Economy Standard. You see that there? Yeah, because that would have been okay. So yeah, I mean, they're in such good condition, these books. I'm really loath to rip them to pieces at the moment. So I'm going to check on their value. A friend of mine, her daughter's into old books, and I'll see if they've got like I say, any value. Right, shush. And I picked up this old book of Mrs. Thomas's Dictionary of Embroidery Stitches. So, love it when they've got all the little stickers inside and the to and froms and all the rest of it. I don't know when it was last printed, but it's got some beautiful, I mean, you know, really old. Lovely. So I'm going to go through it and see if there's any stitches in there that I've never heard of. I like this one, the double stitch. I like that. So it's a big cross and a little cross. So yeah, so I need to go through it, and it's not very well explained, I'll be honest with you. If you're a beginner, it's going to be like, what? So it's a good job I've done a few. You usually find little notes in these old books, so really fun. So yeah, so I just picked up those old books, so I thought I'd show you those. I've got my foot stuck on my stool. Go away. Right. So that's that. I've just been to, just done the dreaded Tesco shop, like you do. And the latest, where is it? The latest Crafts Beautiful. I don't like the books. I never have done. However, what's nice is, on this one, you've got this lovely stamp set. I really like that. I'll get the sunshine off of it. Not sunshine, but the light. I really like that. I love all these sort of paisley designs and stuff like that. So I've just stamped one, which says kind and brave. And yeah, I was just going to do a couple of tags really. So I think, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've done this this week. Not really. I've been a bit of a slacker really, but you know, hey ho. So yeah, I've had this sticky cork. It's X-Cut, I think. Yeah, it's the same as those papers I showed you. And I've never used it, so I've just stamped on it just to see if it'll stamp really. And it has, so I was thinking of using it on this one here. So, sort of down there. I'm not sure. Let's cut it out and let's have a look. I'm just going to grab a seat because my feet are absolutely killing me. It took forever to get around Tesco's. The World and his wife are out today, so I'm actually going to cut around it, I think, because I don't think I'd like it as a big square piece. But I thought I'd try it. I just want to, like I've said to you before, I want to use these tags as a reason to use bits that I've not used since on my own screen. Yeah, since I bought them really, and I think I bought this cork. It might have been last year, which is very naughty. So, yeah, I only picked up that magazine because it had a load of freebies on it. There was another one there which I was really tempted by, but it was 10 quid. I mean, it did have a scoreboard and a whole load of stamps, and you couldn't really see the stamps. What was it? Was it Simply Papercraft or something? And, you know, looked great. But when I actually could sort of peek in the side of the plastic and that, it had all African animals, and I mean, if that's your thing, great. It's not mine, so I didn't pick that one up. I just got that one because I really like those stamps. So, oh, you can screen it. I was thinking just putting that down there. If I can get it off my finger. That's quite nice, isn't it? Quite like that. Should we stamp another one? Because I was wondering about... I don't know whether to use the feathers, although there's an ordinary feather there. That might be a bit better. And sort of have it half on the paper and half on the... I put a little bit of... Or if I put the paper there and then put the cork up the top, and then sort of stamp the... Right, let's stamp the feather. Stop talking about it and get on and do it. So I hope everybody's well, and like I said at the beginning there, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. You are very welcome. I'm very open to suggestion. If there's a particular craft that you'd like to see demonstrated, it's fine. I do most, so just let me know. Actually, as these are new stamps, I'm going to ink it and then stamp it off, because sometimes they have that residue which stops them stamping properly. Oh, let's not stamp on top of that, eh? Oh, they seem fine. Okay. Right, so you go up there, you go over there, and let's have you here. I was watching Artie Mays earlier. I find she's lovely. I find her so inspiring. I don't know about anybody else, and she just does the kind of stuff that I love. And to think that people have been having a go at her about that demonstration she did with the metalwork, and I thought, if you've never done this, you don't realise just how awkward it is. And I know, I mean, I struggled when I did the one with the wine glass charms, because it kept wanting to focus on the background, and I haven't got posh equipment. You know, I use my phone. I think a lot of YouTubers do. And for somebody to have a go at her, I thought that was a little bit mean, actually. But, you know, c'est la vie. So I was thinking of that there. And then maybe... It's dried on there really quickly, actually. Maybe that over there somewhere. I need something there, I think. Let me get me bits and bobs, 2 seconds, because I haven't planned this very well. Where are you? I was looking at those little numbers. Sorry, 2 seconds and I'll be back. Can't honestly remember what I've done with them. I've tidied up since then, you see. It's like going to sleep. You go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, you've forgotten everything. Well, I do anyway. Sorry guys, 2 secs. Grab me, found them. They were hiding under this big box of stuff. Right, let's plonk you there so you're grabbable. So, again, another Artie Maysism is those little numbers. I just love that. I think that's such a cool look. I say, I don't think she's ever done anything that I don't like, I'll be honest with you. I'll shove that under there. What do I need? I need a bit of netting or something, don't I? A bit of lace or something. There's my box of bits. Not those bits. Not those. Sorry, coming. Right. These bits I want. Scraggly bits and pieces. Sorry, this is very disjointed, isn't it? I've got this lovely netting. Sorry, you can't even see that. I've got this lovely netting which is all heavily embroidered, so a piece of that behind there would look good, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, Susan. Right. Let's pop this on here. I'm just going to trim around it a little bit. Oops, not there. Sort of semi-naturey. Again, need to leave a space at the top. I do like putting the grommets in, so I like that. That's really simple. That'll do nicely. Quite naturey. I'm not going to put the grommets in. I won't bore you to death doing that today. I shall put them in at a later date. Right, so who's first? Little number first. Come out of the way. I haven't got much else to talk about really. It's all been a bit, I don't know really, all been a bit blah. Sorry, just get some tweezers. Got thousands of visitors coming down, which is fine. Just hope we don't get a second wave of this dreaded virus. Otherwise we're all going to be, will you come off, thank you. Otherwise we're all going to be, well, a little bit annoyed with ourselves, aren't we, I suppose? But it is what it is. I think we're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we? I know certain pockets around the UK are still quite heavily, well, not quarantined, but I think they're being advised to be careful, aren't they? So, if only they listened, eh? If only they listened in the first place. Just hold that down for a second. This glue is absolutely naff. I need to get some decent stuff. But pennies won't allow at the moment, so. Okay, so let's just put some little dibs and dobs on here. I bought a whole metre of this. It's a botanical netting, I think they called it, or something. I think it was an AliExpress buy, like you do. I don't know why I bought it, actually. It was a bit of a sort of one of those moments. You just thought, well, that'd be great, won't it? Well, it's okay. It's not brilliantly done. That's the problem. It's, I think I was hoping to be able to use it on some of my free motion embroidery type things that I like to do, but it's a little bit naff, basically. It's the only word I can think of. It's a bit naff to be putting on my embroideries. Yeah, it's going to go that way. Just put a little bit of ink down the side there. Just pop you on the floor. There's me inky dinky. Where are you? There you are. See, that it happens, doesn't it? I mean, you end up with like 3 inches of space. What is that all about? Honestly. I hope everybody else is like that. It's not just me. You start off with a 6-foot desk and you end up working in a tiny little square. I'm quite happy to leave that straight edge because it's going to go along the straight edge of the tag, so that's fine. I'll tell you what is in that Crafts Beautiful that I haven't done for years is quilling. They've got some quilling projects in there, so that might go on my next card. Tag rather. Not sure. I have got some somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, I've just seen the little box with the sticker on it. So I might have a go at that because I've not done it for years and years and years. So amazing how things go in and out of fads, isn't it? I suppose. I mean, it's like, you know, I've always thought eventually junk journaling will go the same way as card making, I would imagine. Where do I want this? And it'll just be, do I want you there? There. Up there a bit. Help. Oh, I can't decide. I've just sent an order off to Canada. I really need to go through my Etsy shop because I am pants at a calculating shipping to the US and, well, Canada in particular. Anyway, let's just say I won't be making a lot of profit out of that order. So when the post lady said it's, what was it, £5.30? I mean, it's just a large letter. I looked at it and I was like, oh, really? Oh, lordy. So, yeah, never mind. I hope she loves it when she gets it. That's all I hope. I quite like that. It's quite sort of rustic. Let me just get it a little bit closer for you. I do like that. And I like that stuff at the background there as well. I'll say it's a great big lump. It's up on top of the cupboard, so I'm not going to get it out for a minute. Oh, got a spider coming down from the ceiling. Lovely. I'm not afraid of spiders. They don't bother me at all. So yeah, like that. I'm loving this. Artie Mays, I say she does that. Andrea and I love that. I've totally fallen in love with that one. So yeah, so I've got this. I'm desperately trying to use these up. I still have a problem with them, you know. They're not They're not my cup of tea at all. I don't know whether that black is good on there or not. I could do something really colourful on there though, couldn't I? What shall we do? I've not pre-planned this, so I do apologise. I'm going to be a bit bitty. I'm liking this set. I like the words. I think that's why I picked it up. You know, they're not the usual, oh, happy birthday or whatever. You got the you're the best, kind and brave. Do all the things. Hello, sunshine. It's all good. I mean, it's great. It's all good. I could do a big fancy butterfly on there, couldn't I? Should I do a cork one or... Come on, decision. Make a decision, Susan. Right. We will. Because you don't want to keep the good people of YouTube waiting forever and ever. Amen. What have we got in here? Let's see what alternatives we've got. Let's get a jaggedy edge bit. Cool, her pants, wasn't it? That might do, actually. What should I do? What should I do? Should I do butterflies? Do I want to do another feather? I do like that feather. That might be quite nice, actually. I might do that one. And there's another one there. Right. Let's do It's All Good. I'm going to carry on with the cork, I think. So, right, so I like the feather. So, do I want to stamp it on cork again? It looked quite nice cut out, didn't it? Yep, do it. Right. Talked myself into that one. Yeah, quite a nice set. Liking it. It was $6.99, so... And I thought, well, do you know what? If you go and buy a stamp set, you know, they're more than that, aren't they? So, not that I bought one for donkey's years, to be honest, but I figure... Oh, sorry, I'm doing that completely out of screen. Right, I rest it on there for a little while, actually. I'll show you with this one, sorry. I'm just going to stamp, because I've not used this one, so I'm just going to stamp this one off. Because sometimes it has a... like a residue from the iron screen. See, look at it. Go away. Right, move up there, you lot. So I just leave it resting for a bit. Because you're you're stamping onto a porous background anyway, so the cork is quite porous. Let's make sure we pressed it all down. Yeah, cool. Show you that up close. All right, that's the, I'm sure it is X-Cut. Let me see if the box is here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's X-Cut Extras. Adhesive cork sheets, okay, A5. These were £3.49 in my discount store locally, so it's a really nice, you get like, well, how many is in here? Oh, 15 sheets, £3.49. So I think that's quite cool. You get loads in there. So yeah, might need to think of some more projects to do with that. So let's just chop this little feather out. I'm just sort of going to rough cut. It's not going to be perfect. Yeah, I need to get on Facebook actually. I don't go on there very often, to be fair, and see what tag number we are meant to be up to. I haven't got a clue. So, right, he can sit on there. Let's just quickly cut this out. Cuts so easy. Sorry, out of screen again. It cuts really, really easy. I'll try and keep just on the line. I still haven't done those custom orders. Very, very slack this week. I was going to do them tomorrow, actually. Just get on. They said they weren't in any hurry, so that's fine. They said they're quite happy to wait a couple of weeks. So obviously not in any hurry. They've been really good actually and prepaid, so it's very unusual. Right. So you there. I'll use the rest of that on it. Let's put that there. Could do, couldn't I? It'll be behind that, it's not going to go in front of it. I think I prefer it straight up. I don't mind if it goes off a little bit. Obviously I won't have that down there. Let's chop that off. Well, the pubs are open today, haven't they? Joy. Got a pub round the corner. I think it'll be now that we start to, you know, if there's going to be a second wave. So we've been very fortunate in Devon. We haven't had, you know, I don't think it's been that serious, I'll be honest with you. And, you know, we're very fortunate that we're not all crammed into one big city, I suppose. So that's better. Yeah, so we've been really lucky. I don't think we've had many serious cases down here. What do we think? It's quite sort of southwestern, isn't it? So maybe it needs a bit of maybe it needs a bit of this stuff behind it. Oh, that's a convenient piece there. That's better. Yeah. Right, I'm going for it. Because the trouble is you can stand here and think about it. Oh, now see, hang on. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't know it was green on the other side. Oh dear, what do I do? I think the black echoes the text in the background there. I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go for it. No, just do it. Yep. Because you can just faff forever and, you know, and end up not liking it actually. So it's best to do it when you see something you like. This thing is absolutely rubbish at the moment. I never did look out that head pin, and I need to do that today. Have I got another glue handy? No. Well, I have, but I think it's just as bad. Oh, come on. Come on! Right. Let's pop you there. This is just a piece of scrapbooking paper. And I've got a corner rounder which chomps out these decorative corners. Well, not chomps, but cuts. Oh, I didn't put my little number in, did I? What should we have? Number 23. Number 23! Come on in. Sounds like a Chinese takeaway, doesn't it? It's going to go under, so it needs a bit there. And a lot there. Let's quickly shove that under there. Oh, and you can't see it. That's typical. Won't fit that side. Fine. If you're not going to show there either, I've pushed it over too far. You're going to... Right, let's put it to the side, and then my hole can go in the middle still. That's okay. Is that even straight? Doesn't look straight to me. Sorry, this is where I'm going to the opticians next Friday. They've got me in, cancelled me dentist. It was all ready. She said, oh yeah, we got you all booked in. It's all lovely. Yeah, great, that's great. Just a check-up. And then I've had 3 phone calls. Oh, I'm really sorry, but we're having to cancel. Emergencies only. And I'm like, well, you rang me to say that I was to come in. Oh, the world will go back to normal soon, I hope. Well, I don't know, do I? I seriously can't remember how I had this now. Was it like that? Again, these are fun, practice only, going in my little tag book for future reference. And then I can, on some of the ones that I've used, like the ones I did with the distress crayons, I've actually made a note that I used distress crayons on the back of the tag, so that, you know, because brain's like a sieve, so it'll remind me when if I want to do one of a similar nature, it'll remind me what I did. So right, we'll stick that on there, and then we'll put some glue as well as the sticky stuff on the back of this. They are super sticky, actually. I'm quite impressed with the stickiness. That's all good. But I'm going to put some glue so that hopefully it'll hold that fabric down as well. Jesus. Jaunty angle. Whoa. Okay. Let's push it down. Oh, okay. You're not going to stick for a minute, right? Sorry. Just hold it for a second. So I hope you go and have a look at those videos anyway, and I hope you enjoy them. And like I say, you know, I don't know if you might live in the Outer Hebrides or something where there isn't any charity shops. I don't know. And you might want a little starter set. So if you do, just let me know, and I can bung them on the old Etsy shop. That looks completely drunk to me. No, it is straight. They're sitting on the straight lines on the mat there. Oh, I'll tell you what the problem is. I dropped my glasses in the bathroom, and my bathroom has got solid tile floor. So when they fell, the actual lenses fell out of the frame. And I managed to get them back in, which is great, but I don't think I've got them back in right. So because they're varifocals, I've probably got the wrong bit in front of my eyes at the moment, so I'm really struggling to see. Oh, it's so sad. It sucks getting old, doesn't it? Mind you, I've had glasses since I was 14, so I can't say it's an age thing, because it isn't. Just poor eyesight. Oh, I quite like that. Quite pleased with that. I'm loving this set, this stamp set. It's all good, which it is indeed, isn't it? We're crafting, and we've got a reason to stay in. We can say, oh no, not going out yet. Just going to put a little bit of wet glue down there. Let's see if that will stay. Yeah. Still trying to convince my manager that we, you know, can work from home. Not that we've heard from her, so that's... No news is good news as far as I'm concerned. We work in a very small office. Well, smallish. And at the moment, if the 2 metre rule stays in, there's no way we can go back, because we have not got 2 metres between our desks. Absolutely no way. And yeah, so I think what they need is a bit of bling. Get a bit of bling. They're a bit sort of blah, aren't they? So let's get out the bling box. What have we got? Don't use this stuff very often, but every now and again, I'll tell you what, that would be nice on it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's get a... Just gonna chop a row of that off, and we'll use it on both those tags, just to sort of Give them a little bit of something something. What do you reckon? I'll hold it up in a second. What else is there? Could use green. I noticed quite a few people started to put these little, so it's those things. Or do I use gemstones? Let me have a look. It looks so different when you look at things in the camera. If you're ever sort of in doubt about something, just get your camera, your phone camera out, and just put it up to, no, I don't like that one. I think it's going to be that one. Although, I've got a funky one there, look at that. Whoa, it's a disco. I think I might just go with that actually. Haven't got any, could ideally do with some green. Double layer here. That's all little stick-on ones. I don't want to go through all that faffing. Still not brightening it up. Sorry, I'm really being a pain here, aren't I? Let's cut a bit of this one off and see what this looks like. It's not quite the right green. Oh, I'll tell you what, in the middle there. Ooh, oh, there's the green there. Sorry, I've just noticed that. That's the green I want, that one. It's like a chartreuse. Not quite lime. Not quite my fave, but pretty nice. Cut. Thank you. Right. Let's put the bling box back. Every craft room's got to have a bling box. Let's pick you up there. Yes, I love that. Yeah, I'm just thinking just 3 bits down the bottom there or something. Just gives it a little, you're not even seeing this, are you? Just gives it a little something. And what I might do is cut these off individually and maybe put them in the corners. There's like little studs. And maybe have that there, just up from the corner. How exciting. Right, I'm going to sit down for that. Bear with me. Just make sure I'm in screen. There we are. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even recall where I got this from. This it's just one of those sticky trim things. It's a big sheet, and I'm in a big sheet actually. All the sticks come off the back. Great, that's really helpful, isn't it? Not. So if I put that one there. Right, so you go there. Sorry if my head gets in the way. Just trim off those little spiky bits on the side there. Yeah, I don't know where I got this one from. It's lovely though, I do love it. I've used it on quite a few things. I'll be gutted when it's all gone. But I have had it a while. Get off. The sticky stuff actually stayed on that one, so let's see if it'll stay on this one. Because it is super sticky. Yes, stayed on. Right. You can go under there, I think. Quite nice to make all different sort of colours and designs. I tend to get a bit stuck on blues and greens. I love greens, so I think that's why I made all those different coloured tags. I didn't even think about it. I just got scraps of card, whatever I happen to have, and just chomped them into tag shapes, and yeah, cut them into tags because I just didn't want to think about colour. I want these to be as many different colours as I can do. That is the one thing doing that Anne Brooke challenge. It's quite nice to, ooh, think that way. It's quite nice to be challenged colour wise as well. You're not stuck with just one colour. Oh god, I don't know where to stick it now. Do I stick it there? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Let's see if we can get that bit of fabric up. No, wait. Right. Yeah. Liking that. See, it's just giving it that little bit of bling. I like those in the corner. Nice. And then by the time I got the eyelet in there, I think that could look quite nice. It's different anyway. That's what I want. I want these to all be different, and that's fine by me. Do I need to put some of these on? Oh, let's have a look. I love this one now, actually. Yeah, I think I'll put just I put 5 on there. Yeah, I think I will. Let's get that pin back in there. I need to get a stainless steel one, or they'll say I'll look out those head pins. Right, let's pop you down there. There we are. Do I need any of these on there? I might just sort of dot them around. I might put one there actually. Let's get you off there. I think they were Do Crafts, these. Honestly can't remember, and I'm a bit naughty. I don't keep packaging. I just empty everything out. So and I heard somebody else saying that the other day, and I thought, oh good, I'm glad I'm not the only one that demos on YouTube that does that. Just trying to keep the sticky stuff on the back of this one because it is nice and sticky. You can get it off my nail. Yeah, I was thinking, just does it need it? Well, there's a flower there, you see, so oh, let's do that. That looks nice. That'll do. Cool. Okay, right, happy with that. 2 tags. 47 minutes, honest to lordy. Right, I'll leave that with you. So yeah, tomorrow, as I say, I need to get some custom linking orders done, those done, and then I can rest easy and yeah, I'm planning the next slow stitch. As I say, go and have a look at them, because it is literally, if you have nothing, and I mean nothing, it's the one for you. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, go and have a look, and let me know your comments. If it's any good, if it's rubbish, say so. It's fine. I've got absolutely no problem with that at all, because we can't improve unless we know where we're going wrong, basically. So you need to inform us. We are your slaves. You are our masters. I don't know where that came from, sorry. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there and put all my bits and bobs. So tonight, finishing that. They go in the folder. That I need to make into a journal cover, which it is going to be, I've decided. I might even make the little one as well, because I think that'll make a lovely little journal. Little arty type journal. Might do it that way actually, and then yeah, I need to do some more stitching, so I can do that tonight as well. So if I carry on doing that, and then I've got those actually I've got those nice words, haven't I? Yeah, I can print that on a piece of fabric. Boom, happy days. Right, okay, that's it, because I'm starting to waffle now. Have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. So thank you very much.